And it's fine. You could be my acquaintance. You could be that, but you're not my friend. Hello, lovies, and welcome to another episode of Sugar and Spice and everything in between. I'm Nilsa, your host, and today we're going to talk about something very personal and dear to me, which is my friends, or friendship, we might say. But before we go into the topic of friendship, I want to bring in the original co-host for this podcast that denies saying that she did start this podcast with me, my good friend Yami.
Hi, everyone.
So we first started this podcast a year ago, actually. I think it was in January, February of last year. And the first episode, you remember, was Why Not?
Why not? That's right.
And it was kind of at the fly. You're like, you want to do it? Let's do it. You said it. Like, you want to do it? Let's do it. I'm like, all right. I would press record. We had like a whole bottle of something bubbly. It was really good, of wine. And we just had at it. Do you remember what we talked about that time?
I think we were all over the place as we normally are. But yeah, we talked a little bit about everything. We talked about friendship. We talked about boyfriends. We talked about everything.
But the why not piece of it, right? It was exactly, if you have a dream and you want to do something, go for it.
Right. Why not do it?
Why not do it? And that was your purpose. And so and again, something that you may not know that I grab from you a lot is that attitude. That like, fuck it, let's do it. We're gonna go with it. And you sat down with me with no fear, no nothing. Like, this is talk through the phone. And it was kind of like just off the cuff talking about, getting, your dreams into fruition, making it happen, manifesting. You went down the wellness route and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And that is, I think, is the pillar of what a friendship is. When you really want to empower someone, when you really want to kind of let them grow and win, right? You tell them win, right? Because their wins are your wins. At least that's the way I see it. And I always see you as never being in competition with me. Any type of way. You actually make me kind of do things that I don't like to do.
Right.
So
we get you to do things you don't want to do, get you off of your normal routine, do things that are going to empower you and make you better. Because that's pretty much what friendship is all about.
Exactly.
It's making you shine, not only you shine, but, together we push each other to do things that we don't want to do.
What makes you uncomfortable.
What makes you uncomfortable.
And, when we're little kids and you want to get pushed, let's say, on a slide, you always need that one person is going to push you.
I got you. Do it. Don't worry. It's okay.
Exactly.
Give you that push, that motivation to make you want to do it.
And that's who you are to me. When I don't want to do something, you're like, let's do it. All right, cool. Let's go. And not only that, but if I want to kind of vent to someone, I could go to you and I could vent, and you will forget half of the time what the hell I'm saying, and we start talking about something completely different.
So, wait, which one again? But I think that in overall friendship, it should be someone that, to me, is like I can come to you without any judgment.
Yeah.
I can be open with how I feel, what I'm going through, and I know that you're going to give me your opinion, not necessarily tell me this is what you should do, but give me your opinion as a friend, not coming from a negative perspective,
Correct.
And I think that there's friends that come into your life for certain things. Like, there's friends that come to you for a purpose. And they serve that purpose, that time, right? Yeah. And it doesn't mean that they're going to be friends forever, but they're there in that moment. And they, whether it's to listen, whether it's to guide you through, a divorce, or whether it's to guide you through a breakup, they're there in that moment, to push you to work out.
Yes.
Because, we were friends for many, many years.
I know.
And we stopped talking for a while.
From high school. So since high school, we graduated in 2004.
We're not going to say our age, but
since high school, we know each other. And we have friends, and I think you touched on a very key point when it comes to the friendship is some people are there for a season and a reason.
Exactly.
Right? And I have been known to break up with some of my friends. The minute that I see, it's not you serve my purpose, but the minute I feel like you have not already, or you're disrespecting me in some type of way, you're cut. And it's not because of anything that I feel better than you at all. It's a self-respect that I have for myself. And that is where I see people that are very respect themselves the most is the ones that could cut people off knowing you're disrespecting me, you are not giving me my worth or value as a friend, you're out. And it's fine. You could be my acquaintance, you could be that, but you're not my friend, you know? And another crazy fact, right, about my friendship theory in my mind, the iPhone. So the iPhone, a couple of years ago, you know, the favorites list, the star list, when you first open your phone, you have like your favorites.
Right, like your
speed dial,
yeah.
right? I think I had over 10 people on that little star thing. And one day I was like, you know, fuck these people, man. Delete. And I was like, now I only have like literally 4 people. My mom and my sister are one. You were one of them. I took you out. Not because I don't call you.
I feel like, and it's funny. It's like, you know, when you have, you put them at the star, like for medical.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to call this person because I know if I call them, they're going to pick up.
Yes.
Or, you know, because they know
yeah.
If they don't pick up, I'm very, if I call you and you don't pick up, I get it. You have things to do. You know, you see my call, you call me back. But if you call me back within a week,
oh no,
it's like
you're not on my star list.
How important am I to you?
Correct.
Obviously, I'm not that important, and that's what the little things that you start really noticing in people, and then really realizing it. Are you here? What purpose do you serve in my life?
The older we get, the more we realize.
The more wiser we get. I completely agree.
And that's what now, again, my star list is very minute. I obviously still have you now as a favorite, but I have you like on speed dial because you're like, right when I open my phone, the first person I texted would probably be you or other friends that we have in common. But you're up there, right? And to your point.
And I'm forever grateful for that. Thank you for having me as your top 5.
Well, you are, because I know if I break down in the middle of a highway, you won't be here. You're probably in Dubai somewhere. And at the end of the day,
don't get me wrong. As I was driving over here, I'm like, this traffic over here is like, but I'm doing this. We're going to talk about friendship. I'm here for my friend. I'm here to talk about that. Don't matter.
But the
traffic.
But when you got here, what did he have? El little croquetita preparada.
She had
sandwichitos.
Yes, she had
a sandwichito and cafecitos
and coffee because I've been a little sick under the weather.
Exactly.
So she's like, "Don't worry, I have this." See, she knows me. She knows what I like.
Exactly.
And at the end of the day, that's those are the little things that are important. You know, not just hey, let's party, or hey, let's go out. There's more to that. You know, there's times in our lives that seasons change, right? You're at the beginning, like not at the beginning, but you're a party girl. You want to party. You just got over a breakup. Yeah. I just got into a relationship. So it's kind of like you understand. Okay, well, she's in a relationship. I'm partying. Yeah. Therefore, you call me for certain things, and we detach from that. That doesn't mean I'm a bad friend.
No,
because I'm not going to party, but yet she respects the fact that I'm in a relationship, and she's not going to be calling me to go out and hang out and party.
Not only that, but it's disrespectful to your relationship and your partner, which I know very well. And again, he's a very like, okay, do what you want to do, boo. But it's still that respect factor.
Absolutely.
You have to, and again, I have my single friends that I know could go hang out with. And I have my friends that have kids that I hang out with my kids with. And I have you that could, do either or. Because I know I'll go out with you and your partner to have dinner, and I could go with you to have dinner by ourselves, and it won't be a thing,
But let me just say, let me add on to that. Just because you have a partner doesn't mean that our friendship is over.
Correct.
That I'm not going to call and say, hey, how are you? How are you doing? Yeah. Because at the end of the day, I'm just a friend, and then I'm not a real friend. But I was just a seasoned friend.
And
those are the seasoned friends that come. But then,
wait, when it comes to that, and I get this one thing, and I respect what you're saying, because 100%. But I think it's also a confidence thing on the person level. There are some couples, male and female, that will morph into their partners, and they forget everybody else. It's like the minute they get a boyfriend, the minute they get a girlfriend, it's like, where do they go? They went up someone. I'm going to say bad words here, but I'm not. But they go up somewhere where the sun is shining, like, where do they go? And then when that person's done with them, they resurrect. It's like, wait, hold on.
Right.
I am not your rebound friends. You have to understand it when, and this, again, season.
Even that's what I'm saying, a call, or how are you? I'm thinking of it, because that's really what a real friendship stems from. Yeah. A long friendship that, and again, I have a lot of acquaintances, because I do. Mm-hmm. Oh, we have a lot of acquaintances. A million people. You walk down the street and people are saying hi to you.
Oh, no. I've traveled with Yami to Nashville, and I'll tell you what happened in Nashville. I'm going to tell you a fun story. But we'll go to Nashville, and someone in Nashville. I'm like, what just happened? But so you have that personality that people gravitate towards you. I would think I have the same personality, but you more. You have like very bubbly, you're happy, and that's what I like about you. Keep it very light and airy and positive. If you want to be a positive person, you're with positive people. Absolutely. You want to be, and don't get me wrong, you need to Debbie Downers once in a while. I'm like, okay, keep me grounded somewhat. But
and that's when I come to you with my problems, because I'm going through this, and that, and I can't, and I don't like this, and I don't like that. And we start and then you bring me back to
but you bring me your problems, but they're not problems. They're things you want to vent. But you don't expect me to resolve them for you. No. And that's what people work through it. Exactly, work through it. And some people actually get a friend to drag you into their problems. Like, let's go stalk my boyfriend. I'm like, no, girl, that's a chaotic mess. In high school, that was
been there. I mean, that wasn't Don't tell me no, because if we got to stalk, we got to stalk. Well, I mean, it is what it is. Sorry, guys, but if we have to stalk, we're going to stalk. But again, we got to know what's happening,
I agree. But, so you need to have...
And you're going to get my back.
I will definitely get your back.
And I will get your back, too.
Now, back in the day, where I didn't have kids, and I was thinking, like, I got you, girl. I'll get you. I'll get the shovel. Let's do it. I have kids now. I'm going to question why. Let's talk this through.
Is it even worth it?
Is it even worth it? We're going to ruin our
now. We're going to go through. We're going to go through little bullet points. Now we're older, so it's like not worth it.
But so ride or die chick, right? So, and I will say this: back to friendships, right? Nothing illegal, guys. So, back to friendships. What type of friendships are the categories of girlfriends that you need to have in your circle? You have the friend that's always late. Right? Like, I'll be right there. I'm literalmente in the shower.
So how do you deal with that? I tell her reservations are at 6, yet they're at 8. She'll be there at 8. I'm giving her 2 hours. So little things that we get to know about our friends.
What type of friends do you need in your circle? You need, obviously, you're going to have the forgetful one. Where's my glasses? Where's my phone? Where's my scrunchie? I'm like, girl, you have it in your head. Like, so this is her, the forgetful one.
This is me.
You need to have the one that's grounded and wants to be mommy for everything. That's another friend of ours that I have a headache. And she'll come up from her little purse, a Tano, Mito, whatever, like, okay, she got it. The mommy friends. You need to have the mommy friends. And then you have to have the responsible one, type A, that if you're stranded somewhere, I call Uber, I got this. No, I ain't it. I am responsible in all types of genre in my life, but when it comes to I'm on vacation mode, I'm not responsible. I'm not planning absolutely fucking nothing.
Right. There's a planner.
There's a planner. So you're definitely a planner, along with my sister, but to a point. You're not strict on it. You're not. Because I
plan. I say what we should be doing, and then we kind of go with the flow. And the flow, like we let it just
I'm going to tell you another piece of what our friendship really looks like. We go to Nashville, right, for a retreat, a wellness retreat with 14 other, awesome, amazing,
empowering women.
Awesome. I love this trip. It was amazing. But this trip consists of yoga and, wellness and so forth, and some hiking, which not a really rigorous, not crazy hiking, but hiking nonetheless.
Hiking,
not crazy.
Me.
Okay. I've been hiking in Tennessee. I've been hiking in Sedona. That is insane. This is not hiking. This is like on the woods here in the Everglades, which is fine. But nonetheless, my beautiful friend Yami, that is a Pilates instructor, yoga instructor, spinning instructor, can run circles all over wherever she wants. She is in her cute little outfit, hiking in North Carolina. No, Tennessee. Where are we? Nashville. So she's here hiking in Nashville, in the woods, whatever. And all the other girls are in front. This one is wearing those ear thingies that look like you're going to Mars.
They're called the Apple earphones that I need to listen to music. If I'm going to be empowered.
We're literally about to go down a bank.
I want to be in my zone.
Okay, long story
short. No judgment.
Yami, stop. Yami, stop. Everybody's screaming, Yami. I go, that girl cannot hear you. She's wearing the Mars things. She's not going to hear you. So what happens? This girl's holding on to every tree, falling down everywhere. I'm like, girl, don't you do yoga? What is wrong with you?
It was slippery.
Mama, it was slippery. Everybody's wearing hiking boots and you're wearing tennis shoes. No,
my outfit looked cute.
She look adorbs. But at the end of the day, this is the friend that I am. I'm literally grabbing her and I will hold you. I will hold you up, you know, and all the girls actually helped her. And we actually knew at the end of the day, don't put Yami in the back. Put her in the front because she's going to fall, whatever. But hiking is not her forte. But I was surprised. This girl worked out like a fiend every day. I'm like, oh my God, you know, this girl can't do it.
I was scared. And I had friends there that helped me get through it. And I'm a scary cat. I don't like,
that's the capacity.
I don't like getting out of my comfort zone. And that was getting out of my comfort zone. And I did it. And it was wonderful. And I had friends leading me through it and telling me, go this way, go that way. I mean, it wasn't that bad of a hike, but I was.
But you're always up to the challenge, which is important.
Right. I did it. And then we were supposed to do it again. I was like, peace out.
Oh no! Next day she's like, no, I'm
out. I'll do my own little workout.
I'm gonna do kombucha and just have yoga here by the nature.
No, I did a little workout on my own, but no more hiking for me. Been there, done that. Bye.
But this is the friend that you always need. You need the one that you're gonna gravitate to. Like, okay, I would say the all over friends, which is you. You know, if I'm sad, I'll go to you. If I'm super happy, I'll go to you. If I'm in traffic. That's another type of friends. Right. So the traffic friends. If I'm going to not listen to music in traffic, whereas my alone time, I'm calling you, I appreciate that because I'm taking away time from me and my mental health to talk to you.
But not only that, but then like you have different friends, like you said, right? So I know that friend that says, okay, well, I'm stuck in traffic. She's out of work. She's going to pick up my car to talk to me. Because there's a friend that doesn't really want to talk.
Yeah, I don't know.
And you get it.
I'm saying it to you. I'm not saying you.
This person doesn't want to talk. Like, I know I'm not going to call her.
Yeah.
But I'm like, well, Nilsa just got out of work at 5:30. I'm getting up at 5:30. She says she lives right in the corner, but she literally lives in the Keys. So I'm like, she's still driving. I'm going to give her a call because she's going to want to talk up a storm. So here we are, revamping everything I did the weekend. How was your weekend? Because we didn't talk because she's out dating and trying, and then I need to catch up with her life and what she's up to.
And then in less than 20 minutes, you have already, I'm going here in June, and in September, I'm going to Dubai. Oh, but maybe not Dubai, I already went there. No, I'm going to go to Ibiza. And then I'm like, girl, can you come with me to my birthday? I don't know. It's to me.
Well, I mean, I'm
in this budget. So I love you for it though.
But I have to be there because I am a friend. So friends have to make it.
Why we do quotation words? So what does that mean?
Well, friendship, because this is the episode is friendship. I'm quoting on it. No? No, this is not friendship, no.
No.
Do we cut here? Quotation? No. Okay.
You're gonna make me cry.
I always make her cry. We have this thing in elevators.
Oh my God. Oh. I'm super psycho because was it in Medellin? No. We're in Colombia.
We're like, the elevator can go up to the last floor, down the floor. And
we're pressing buttons. So we're like,
when we were going back up and down, back up and down.
Oh my God, my eyelashes. So honestly, we were in Colombia. I know it happened to us like 3 times.
3 times.
We're in Medellin for our birthday. And I forget, it was you and I, and we were coming back down from going upstairs. No one pressed a button, and we're there cracking up, which I thought was like an hour. And all of a sudden, the doors open. It's like security. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, what? And then we were somewhere else, so we forgot to press a button. And you forgot.
I think dinner. You and me, it's all. We have a thing with elevators.
We can't. But I think we've had a lot of fun stories. And again, I know since high school. And I think high school we knew each other.
So back to how we reconnected again. It was during fitness. I hadn't seen you in forever because, things happen. You were married. I was out, so we reconnected. I saw your Lifetime and I was like, oh my God, like if I talked to her forever. Yeah. And then years after that, we had a little routine. It started like a little routine. We'll do, work out together. Like I came into her life at that moment for fitness.
You did.
To get your mind off of things. And I would motivate her and tell you, let's go.
Yeah.
But here I am still in the picture and still because we've known each other for many, many years. And
what's up with the quotation marks? That's super creepy. So,
and here we are.
and here we are. And this is why I always say, whenever you have a friend that you have lost touch, and you never know when you're gonna see them again. You don't know when you're gonna really need them again. One day you're gonna be holding their hand through a really difficult, situation, or you'll be walking the wedding, or see their kids, marry your kids. I don't know. Life is such a crazy ride, and it's an amazing ride. I love to wake up every morning and be hopeful and faithful. Like, what does God have for me today? This is amazing stuff. And I think going back to our first podcast when we said, why not? And you gave me that push. Why not? You want to do a podcast? Let's do it. Let's do it. And you gave me that push. We talked a lot of crap. We kept it very real, kept it very raw the way we are right now. Raw. And this is how we really are, even in without anything going on here. We will talk. We'll be in the sauna, before working out. Why do the sauna before working out? That's so stupid. We're like super hot. Why? This is her idea. So we go in the sauna, we start talking,
It gives me energy.
Yeah, it makes me super tired. So this is why, so here we go. But honestly, our conversation's always been very real.
Yeah.
And my story from everything, and my kids. I know your story and your beautiful, son and everything else that comes with it. And I love your story. I love your family. I love that you're very real. You have an amazing support system with your friends, your true friends, and also your family. And
I'm always there. Like, for me, if you're my friend and you're part of my friend, no matter what, I will always be there for you.
Yeah, the same.
And friendship, again, if there's anyone out there that you consider a friend and you haven't talked to for a long time, maybe it's time for you to say, hey, let me pick up that call. Let me pick up that phone and give them a call. See how they're doing. Yeah. Because that's somebody that maybe, touched a little something in you, and they maybe do deserve a call. And I feel that, we do live in a hectic life, and we have different priorities and different things. Mm-hmm. And it's okay if I'm not with you partying all the time. But know that I'm happy that you're doing it.
Yeah. But you know what? Even partying to me, and it's, again, let's refine the word partying, because now we're like over 45.
Yeah, partying is going out to dinner.
Like,
now.
honestly,
we don't even party as we used to party back in the day.
I have a great time is having a dinner with you and 3 of my other girlfriends, or, and just talking whatever, life, because we laugh about it, we talk about it, and everything's so serious, everything's so sad. And if it is sad, we'll cry together. We're not, whatever. You need me, or anybody in your family needs me, I'm there. Right. And vice versa. My kids love you, and that means that's another piece.
Right.
I feel if someone is really true, and my kids gravitate towards that person, that's a good person, because they're little, they're innocent.
Right. They know. Kids. I mean,
yeah, and they know.
Kids just say how they feel, and they say the darndest things. So they know. They pick up on that energy. Like us, we pick up on energy, and we know who's who and who's not,
And that's the thing.
And that's key. And that's key.
And I have friends that I know my expectations with them, and I have them for X and Y reasons, right? If I know this friend is going to give me this amount of information, or where I could feed off of them, vice versa. But I don't ask them out because they're not benefiting me any type of way. I know when to have you when I need you as a friend, so that is just knowing the person after a while and knowing who you are. And that, I think, is a true piece that people miss out. If you don't know who you are, or if you don't have self-love, one, you can love no one else, and you cannot be a true friend to someone else. If you're out there trying to win, and you're going to be on top, you're going to be on top by yourself at all times. So always.
And you also don't want people that drain you.
No, there's succubuses out there,
because there's people that just drain you, and you give, and then you're like, what does that friend do for me? Like, I'm always giving, but they're not. And then again, that's when you really analyze.
Yeah.
And at the age in our life, I think that we're very selective of who we bring into our circle.
See, selective. I used the word selective, not picky.
Yeah, selective. We're very selective in who we want in our life, because, acquaintances, I have a lot. But true friendship, there's not that many.
The favorites on your iPhone, there should be no more than that.
Yeah.
5 fingers on your hands. And if
And you could have, there are people
if you
that
have like 8 siblings, then all 8 of them could be there. That's fine. Yeah, that's
or
good.
maybe, sometimes your friends become your family.
Oh,
and
yes.
that's
That
okay.
is very true. And I have a lot of
And that's
cousins,
amazing. You know what I mean? Like that your friend actually became your family. But know the purpose they serve for you and know what good they do for you. And that's just what, friendship is, because a friendship can be a family can be your friend. My sister's my friend, my best friend and my sister,
My sister's you met my sister.
And you as well. And they're number one always. But, but we also have other friends and other people that, in our circle that we truly genuinely say, that's my friend.
And that is pretty much the
because in high school, we used to say everybody was our friend. Oh, my friend. You wanted to have 20 friends.
Do you remember when you used to keep the bell will ring and you came out and you have to give besitos to everybody? Do you remember that?
I don't know. In high school,
no, it was more middle school. Yeah, how much germ was out there? Good Lord! Now looking back, I'm like, oh.
Now looking back, it's like
look at me.
5 feet away. No, but we're very Hispanic.
And
we're like, how are you? We hug, we kiss. That's just we're affectionate.
Yes. Cafecito time. Listen. If I see any office that you work here in Miami, for sure, every 2.5 hours, someone's making cafecito. 100. I don't care what profession it is. It's cafecito time.
We need it.
100%.
Morning and 3 p.m.
Yeah. No, morning, afternoon, and probably 3 p.m. And probably before traffic. Like at 5. I know I need it before I go in stamp traffic.
Of course, because you have an hour.
Someone please tell me when they're stopping doing construction with a Palmetto or I-95 or anywhere in Miami.
That could be another topic.
That could be a whole different. Listen, I think I see that. I'm not gonna say it because I like my Dolphins. Let's not go there. But I probably see Palmetto be constructed before the Dolphins go to win a Super Bowl.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna get so many haters on this one, but no. But I honestly, let's just leave it like that. It's a whole different topic where someone knows about football, and I do. But there we go. But listen, I love you. I love you,
and I love you too. And I'm so happy to be here.
Oh, but wait, listen. You know how cute this one is. And you are gonna be my co-host at least more than once. Show them the flashcards. She made flashcards
that I did not use.
Where are they? Look how cute. Look
that I did not use.
She used little flashcards. That's how you know this is a supportive
don't want to say
friend.
But yeah, our houses come prepared because with Nilsa, you never know. Although I didn't need it, it was as natural as it could be. But yeah, and my glasses in case I needed to see because I nearly can't.
We always have either I have the glasses or she has the glasses.
Yeah, because I lose them all the time.
Cuando no? Where's my shoes? Where's my sandals? Where's my glasses? You know how many times you lost the glasses? Oh my God, I can't. There's glasses everywhere called Yami because they're lost everywhere.
Where else find any glasses?
Well, guys, thank you for joining me again. I don't know which camera I'm looking at. This one or this one? No. You see, our great producer, Ricky, which one day will be on the show, will definitely give his feedback on all this craziness that's been going on in the past couple of weeks already. But again, join me and my next guest, which may be Yami, maybe someone else, for Sugar and Spice and everything in between. Bye, y'all. Make good choices.
Yeah.